everyone, welcome back to my channel. So, Heather, you wanted acrylics? I shall do acrylics. I really haven't done acrylics for ages. I only do them on my sister, really. These are, I'm using Naio today. So this is a Prince Charming and the other one is called Glass Slipper. But it's not very glass-like. These were weird to work with. So they're kind of metallic-y. So I assumed they would work like a normal metallic. But they didn't. It was yeah, it was a bit odd. And it kind of threw me for a moment. But it's fine because we got there, and they're nice colours actually. They didn't. It looks a bit marbly when you first put the bead on, but the minute you start touching it, it does sort itself out. It's okay. It's all okay. I got my set. I don't know what I'm doing, but yeah. But I'm going to fiddle around with this piece of kitchen roll for most of this video, because normally I put my dappen dish on top of my kitchen roll and it keeps it still. And of course I haven't figured this out when I was doing this design. One thing I did find with this colours though is it just kept getting stuck in my brush all the time. I don't know what it was. I could not get the ratio right for this, and I don't know whether I should have gone wetter. But yeah, I really did struggle with this. So this is the other one, which is called Glass Slipper. Which is kind of yellowy. Creamy, that's a better colour. It's creamy coloured rather than necessarily a white. So yeah, I tried to go a little bit wetter with them to see, like, if you know, like a metallic would, and try and, but again it just, I don't know, the consistency was just wrong. They didn't seem to work as I expected. Okay, now I use Naio a lot, you know, I started acrylics using Naio, so I'm you know, I'm quite used to using Naio products, but these just, I don't know, they just threw me. So I'm going to kind of speed through this because it genuinely is painful to watch. So I'm gonna speed this up a little bit. Okay. So for the thumb, I'm just gonna come in with a wet bead just to do kind of a cover. See how much I'm cleaning this brush off, trying to get that damn colour out of my brush. And I'm gonna come in with a glitter. Now it was from Glitter Fairy. I think possibly Blitzen, but you can't get it anymore. So yeah, that's that. Using it really wet, it worked absolutely fine. No problems whatsoever. The problem is if you use it that wet, you don't get the greatest coverage. So it would mean putting a lot of layers on. Yeah, these thumbs do not sit properly in this hand. So I do fiddle around with that a lot. Don't worry, it's fine. I mean, this is really just a background. The main design is going to come in with the watercolour later. Yeah, which also didn't play ball. So this was a brilliant set to decide to try and do acrylics again. It's not that I don't like acrylic. I do like using acrylics. And after playing with polygel, my God, that stuff's hot. No, just no. but that's a whole different discussion. So here, look, I'm using it a lot wetter this time, and it does work well. It's a bit like using Glam and Glitz, but you'll see now the amount of beads it takes. To be honest, I do prefer that than what I did on the middle finger, and building the colour up. It worked better that way. It just, yeah, caught me by surprise. And for this nail, we're just going to do another blue nail, and I think I just do a bit of an ombre with the glitter on that one. You know, I got there in the end. You know, it wasn't a major disaster. It just threw me. And yeah, I've got another video coming up where I'm using Naio, and it was absolutely fine. I had no issues with any of those, but they were all colours I already had, so I kind of knew how they worked and what they liked. In fact, did I use Naio or did I use Moira? No, I may have used Moira. Yeah, I did a load of batch videos again. Oh, I have capped these. I have filed these, and I bought some watercolour pencils and thought, oh, that'll be fun. Let's use some watercolour pencils. So I put some matte top coat over the top of these nails, which is normally what you do when you're using watercolours. And yeah, could I get the pencils to work? No, I can't. Spoiler alert there, but no. Nope. I thought I'm gonna draw on some butterflies, and then, you know, I'm gonna use the water and spread it out with it, and I'm like, no, it just not working. It doesn't really want to come off. I mean, we get a little bit. The minute I try to use the water, it just doesn't work. Doesn't work. So then what I decided was, perhaps when we're doing it like this, it doesn't like the matte top coat. So perhaps I need to buff it. So that's what I decided to do next, was to actually buff the nail and then try again. Now, as you can see, it is moving a little bit, but it's not. It's just not. The great thing is, you just get some water and wipe it off. Simple as that. And then you can try again. So like I say, I do come in then and buff the nail and give it a go. And yeah, spoiler alert again, still doesn't work. But I'm going to leave it in for you because, you know, I like to show you my experiments for the good and the bad. So what I eventually do is I will come in with just my watercolour paints. These ones are the ones that are in the tubes rather than the, I want to call them pellets, but I don't know why I want to call them pellets. I don't know, like the metallic ones that I've got, I don't know, I'm slightly disappointed with the metallic ones because I can't get the intensity of colour that I want. But they're shiny, and I like shiny. Yeah. Okay, so, oh, geez, we're still at take 2. It's so much easier when I just swap back to the what I normally use. It's just much easier. Much easier. Yeah, and I'm rocking my gold nails. That's the only problem with... Okay, yawn, I'm sorry. Oh, I wonder how many people I just set off with a yawn now. You know when that one person yawns and it just like sets off the whole office? That's brilliant. Yawns are infectious. So are smiles. Yeah, randomly smiling at people. I quite enjoy doing that to see how many people smile back. Yeah, I'm slightly odd, but hey, I like to make people smile if I can. A lot of the time I do it unintentionally. Right, here we go. We are going back to normal watercolours, and this works an awful lot better. I've put it all back to real time again for you now so you can see what I am doing. These two colours did not contrast enough. I mean, they look like they should have done, but they really didn't. I should have gone for like a blue and a purple. I think that would have worked a lot better. So this didn't come out the way I wanted it to, but it was passable. Do you know what? Hey, I did something other than a flower. Woohoo! Go me! Go me! And they look like butterflies, so it's a win-win. I'm happy with this. Trying to do it at this angle, though, was really difficult. I could get one side to go all right, and then the other side was just... Yeah, because, I mean, if I was doing it on a person, I'd get them to move their hand, whereas when you're trying to do it on a practice, it doesn't move. It doesn't move. I'm going to fiddle about with this a lot, and I'm just going to let you watch this, because actually I find it quite therapeutic, actually, so you can enjoy me making a butterfly. And there you go, that's it. So I have put some base coat over that before I'm going to come in and top coat, and then we're just going to top coat over the top of these, and then that's it. A nice cute little design for you today. So I hope you've enjoyed it, and I hope you will join me for the next one. Bye!